All right, guys. I believe it's fair to say now the downfall of Joe Rogan is complete. I mean, there's no way around it. One of the points I made a while ago is that he's never going to do a full turn on Trump and MAGA and the Republicans. And the reason I say that is because now he's in their in-group. This isn't just like a guy talking shit in his studio, not knowing any of the people involved. This is a guy who's in regular text conversation with J.D. Vance and Elon Musk and Mark Andreessen and Peter Thiel and Donald Trump himself. This is a guy who's inside the club. And so now what you're going to get from Joe Rogan, even in a best case scenario, is a steel man of whatever the Republicans and MAGA are doing and a straw man of whatever the Democrats are doing. That's what you're going to get from him. And so now he's sort of fucked up here because he's a little too honest and he let the cat out of the bag as to what goes on behind the scenes. But as you're listening to this, I want you to imagine the Joe Rogan of 2014, 2015, even 2016, 17. That Joe Rogan listening to this Joe Rogan say this. So he's talking to, by the way, another tech oligarch billionaire, a broligarch robber baron here, the head of NVIDIA, which is, the number one chips company, which is worth way more than a bunch of other top companies combined. There's a giant bubble. This guy's helped driving that bubble. So Joe invites another oligarch billionaire robber baron on his show, and then they say this. Ready?
Randomly get this call from Trump, and he's hanging out with you.
President Trump called, and I called you.
Yeah, it's just...
We were talking about you.
he's like a kid.
I know. Let's call him.
He's like a 79-year-old kid.
He's so incredible.
Yeah, he's an odd guy. Just very different. What you'd expect from him. Very different than what people think of him. And also just very different as a president. A guy who just calls you or texts you out of the blue. Also, when he texts you, you have an Android, so it won't go through with you. But with my iPhone, he makes the text go big.
Is that right?
USA is respected again. All caps, and it makes the text enlarge. It's kind of ridiculous.
What a total cuck. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing video. Could you imagine the reaction if I came out here and said, I was texting with Joe Biden, and he's so funny. Or I was texting with Kamala Harris, and she's so funny. And I said that in the midst of them being the most powerful people, not just in the country, in the world. With Biden arming and funding a genocide in Gaza, for example. And I'm sitting there, Joe, the president texted me, and he said he used that funny iPhone feature that makes the words go big. Everybody, I'm not kidding when I say I would probably lose 50% of my subscribers overnight. And you know what? You'd be right to react like that. Because if I'm going to be an outsider, you got to be an outsider. If I'm going to be the asshole sitting outside of the club throwing rocks at them saying, "Hey, y'all are fucked up about this. Y'all are fucked up about that. You guys are fucking corrupt. You guys are fucking warmongers." Then I need to rep that role. You guys know I try to stay as far away as I possibly can. I try to know as few politicians as possible. Knowing that it's human nature if you meet some of these people, then, you have a different view and you're biased. You become biased. Where it's like, okay, what's the best possible way of interpreting what this person... No, I just want to be able to come out here and tell the truth. I don't care about people's feelings. I just want to tell the truth. And Rogan has sacrificed all of that so that he can hang out with Elon Musk and suck him off on a daily basis. He can sit across from Donald Trump and let him lie to his audience for 3 hours straight. Like I said, he has on... How many of these billionaires has he had on? And they're all liars. They're all crooks. Literally every single one of them has been accused of fraud, has committed crimes. They fucking defunded the CFPB, the anti-scam police, that is, which helps Americans when they get defrauded by billionaires and big corporations like these assholes that he fucking whitewashes their image on a daily basis, right? And so now you see, he gets defensive now. When he has on Tim Dillon, and Tim Dillon goes after Peter Thiel. He has on Theo Von, same thing. He goes after Peter Thiel. Whoa, what are you talking about? He gets defensive now. It's the same with Elon Musk. It's the same with Donald Trump, right? He gets defensive about these people. He's in the in-group. He's getting fucking phone calls from the president of the United States, and you expect this guy to keep it real and to tell you that it was wrong when Donald Trump held a Great Gatsby party or Roaring Twenties party at Mar-a-Lago with billionaires at the same time he froze 40 million Americans' food because of the food stamp freeze, because of the SNAP money that was frozen? You think he's going to come out here and tell you that Trump was fucked up for not paying 1 million government workers for over a month as they kept showing up for work? You think he's going to tell you that Trump is fucked up by bombing innocent people completely illegally off the coast of Venezuela, who are, by the way, just fishermen, and they're lying about it and saying that they're trafficking drugs? You think this guy's going to tell you about Trump fighting to double, triple, and quadruple healthcare premiums by not extending the Obamacare subsidies, the ACA subsidies? Is he going to tell you that? He's not going to fucking tell you that. He's not going to tell you that Trump's peace deal in Gaza was a total fucking scam and that hundreds of Palestinians have been killed since that peace deal went into place. He's not going to tell you that. He's not going to tell you that Trump just pardoned this crypto guy, CZ, the CEO CZ, and this motherfucker laundered money for Al-Qaeda. I wish I was kidding. I'm not kidding. You're not going to hear that on Joe Rogan. You're not going to hear on Joe Rogan that Donald Trump was all over the fucking Epstein emails. Interesting. Totally ignored that story. The Epstein emails come out. We get 23,000 emails. You get direct stories of Donald Trump in 2011 at Jeffrey Epstein's house, and they're emailing about it. And Epstein goes, "Oh, he's at my house with one of the victims, and he's been there for hours." Gee, I wonder what they were doing, Joe. What were they doing? Were they playing Guess Who together? Is that what they were doing? Were they playing Monopoly? No, we know what they were doing. And we know it's recorded because Epstein had all the fucking rooms bugged. Is he going to fucking say that to you? That there's blackmail material on Donald Trump and Israel has that fucking blackmail because Jeffrey Epstein was Mossad? Is he going to tell you that? He's not going to fucking tell you that. He's an insider now. He's part of the club now. He whitewashes their image. He is MAGA media. He's got a lot more in common with Rush Limbaugh in 1998 than he has with fucking George Carlin or Bill Hicks when they were doing their thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So he's now getting calls from Epstein's best friend, Donald Trump, and hanging out with billionaire oligarchs. And you wonder why he lost his edge. You wonder why his shit is just boring and stale now. Yeah, do your 78th comedy special about how evil college kids are because of their wokeness. Tell me more about how wokeness is bad. Can't wait to hear that for the 412th time. It'll be great. It's enough already. It's enough already. So anyway, there you have it. I mean, this really should be the nail in the coffin, right? Of his podcasting career. Like this is humiliating. Getting texts and calls from the president of the United States and still doing the everyman bit. Every man my ass cheeks, please. All right, guys. That's the show, y'all. I love y'all very much. Thank you, as always, for listening. You guys know the drill. Everybody, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Support the show on Patreon. Sign up for Crystal Kyle and Friends on Substack. And, of course, go on over to the Corns World YouTube channel and subscribe over there. Also, hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we go live. We try to go live every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out with us. It'll be a great time. See you soon. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.